Hi, welcome to the coaching game. I'm Laurie Lawson, and tonight my guest is Earlene Robateau. Welcome, Earlene.
Welcome. Nice for having me. Thank you.
Oh, I'm thrilled. Let me tell you how this all came about. I have a
Hmm.
friend, and he came up to me one day and he hands me this book. He goes, "Here, you do this stuff." And I went, "Okay." So it's called The Journey Within You by Earlene Robateau. And I read it and I went, you know what? He's right. I do this stuff as a coach. And I
Hmm.
was thrilled. I love this book. It's so easy reading. So I said, I'm going to try to find this lady and put her on my show. And here we are. So I am so happy that you're here and
Hmm.
that you wrote this book.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I understand you tell me that you wrote a few other books also?
Yes, my first book I ever wrote was like probably roughly like around 10 to 12 years ago. It's called My Inventory, Let Go, Let God.
Oh, okay.
And that's basically like my journey within is like a little piggyback off of My Inventory, Let Go, Let God. It's
Mhm.
basically about how we as people wear so many hats and we're all over the place sometime that we just got to take time, breathe, and look within
Ah, yeah.
to see who we are. Because we can run around and help so many people, but we lose who we are because we always pouring out and we forget to pour back into ourselves.
Ah, I like that. I like that analogy. Yeah, pouring
Yes,
out, not
yes,
pouring in.
yes.
Yeah.
And my second book is called I Did My Inventory and I Found My Reset.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yes, yes. And then my third book is called The Journey Back to Me. And it all piggybacks off of my inventory, let go, let God. And now we're here, the journey within
Yeah,
you.
you're good. It's perfect, perfect. It's amazing. Let me give you a little bit of background because Arlene is not only an author, she is a minister and a cosmetologist and a mother. I mean, she does a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes, yes, yes,
But
yes.
and the one question I had before we talk about what's in the book, which is I think is just so needed right now. Um, and no disrespect to anything. I'm in total admiration of you. As a minister, why didn't you go, oh, the answer, here's the Bible, let me check it out. What made you say, I'm going to do a little bit more? Because your goal is obviously to help people on their journey and get them as, as exalted and as great as they can be. So why a book? What made you say,
The reason why is because you know why I want to touch a broader people. Everyone don't picks up the Bible and read the Bible,
good
but we
point.
are all created equal. We
Mhm.
can't, when we were born, we didn't have a choice to pick our parents and our siblings. So we never know what cards was dealt to us. And we all gonna face situations in life, some good, some bad.
Mhm.
But we always gotta come right back to within us. We can't put the playing at this one, that one, that one. We sometimes we have to look within. So
Beautiful.
that's why I said to myself, I don't want to take into much more of a biblical aspect and using the Bible. I want to have the Bible there, but little inputs of it. You understand what I'm saying? So
I
people
do.
just know when they pick up the journey within you, they'll see that the word is there. When you really deep dive into it, you'll be like, wait a minute, she's on to something. It's more of a spiritual aspect of this book within a sense. If
Yeah.
you piggyback off and you peel back the layers, you will see it's there. You understand? So
Well,
that's
whatever spiritual is, I mean, it can be anything.
exactly,
Yeah. The
exactly,
spiritual can
exactly,
be you. So yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Because we all have to look within us at the end of the day.
Right.
You can't hand your joy over to anyone and everyone. You have to have your own joy within you and then branch it out.
Mhm.
Every day you should wake up in the morning and know that today is going to be a great day no matter what, because you're in control of your own life.
Oh, so hard to remember, especially in trying times, like I would say we're
Yes,
in
yes, yes,
at
yes.
this point.
Exactly. When you look around, there's so much going on and everything. We can get lost sometimes, trust me. But you
Mhm.
have to step back and take a breather and just know that it's going to be okay no matter what. But if you constantly keep on running, 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 you're going to get lost. And sometimes we can't get back.
Yeah, and
You
that's
know?
why what I think you've done is you not interpret, but universalize the Bible, so to speak. But believe me, you're not going to find chapters and verses from the Bible in here. This is down to earth ready. You
Exactly.
can zip right through,
Exactly.
and you've taken it and you've kind of, I don't want to say interpreted it, but you've brought it to a, like you said, a broader group that could really use the message.
Yes.
And without the prejudice of saying, no, I'm not religious, I'm not doing that, or no, I'm Jewish, I'm not picking up a Bible. It's just like this is a book for everybody. And
Yes.
beautiful. Let me tell you a little bit that's in it. There are lovely chapters, and we're going to talk about them. But first, and she'll give you chapters. Confidence, self-growth, hope, gratitude, etc. But that's not it. And at the end of each chapter is a reflection, where you can kind of fill in the blanks, and an affirmation. I love affirmations. And then when you finish the book, you're still not over because she's got something called a guided journal, which are for each chapter is just a little beginning sentence, like how you can write whatever you took from that chapter. So this is a very comprehensive book. It's not a fat book, it's a skinny book. And I mean, you can get through it, but it requires a lot of deep thinking. I want to know, it's funny because when I read it, the almost first chapter is the second chapter, also known as the second chapter, um, is
Mhm.
forgiveness. Why would that be your second chapter? Usually it's like, okay, let me give you all the other stuff and then forgive. Why'd you make that your second chapter?
You know why? Because when I was writing this book, I said, wait, let me go back. First, we must forgive in order to heal.
Mhm.
That's the first thing we must do. We wait to the last minute to forgive, but we have to forgive first. But you know who have to forgive ourselves, because when we hold on to so much, we don't realize the damage that we're doing within. So that's the number one thing we have to do is forgive.
Mm.
And once you're able to forgive, you'll start your healing process. That's why I put it in the second chapter. I didn't want to wait to the third or the fourth or the fifth or the very end. I wanted to put in the first or the second chapter because I know once you start reading this book, it's going to be something that comes over you and you're going to start smiling, not just from the outside, but on the inside. You're going to say, yeah, you know what? This is so true. This is
Yeah.
so true. Let me start doing my healing process while I forgive myself and others. And then as you go into chapter 3, you'll see. But it first starts with forgiving yourself, and then you'll be able to forgive others as well.
Well, that was the other interesting thing I found about it. It's like forgive. Okay, I'm not even trying to know who I want to forgive. And then I went, oh, me? I got to forgive me?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
And it's like,
yes,
well, yes, clear yourself out so you can receive the rest of the messages without bias, hopefully, and preconceived, images. Oh, I know, I don't do that. So
yes, yes. Because we so hard on ourselves. And you like when you do have start a project and the project's not done, you give up on that project. And the next thing you know, you never go back to finish that project. And then years may go by, and you be like, why should I never finish that project? And then that's when the anger, the doubt, the fear, and resentment comes in. Just finish the project. Rather if it's a month later, 2 months later, a
let's
year
do
later,
it.
let's just do it and get it over with. It is what it is. At least you finished the project. You tackled it. So forgive yourself for being angry, suddenly and picking the products up and putting it on the shelf. No, take it off the shelf while you're fixing the project together or putting it together. Forgive yourself as well.
And forgive your procrastination and your
Yes, yes.
hesitancy and your and
No one's
completion.
perfect.
Yeah.
No one's perfect. None
It,
of us. We all short fought. No one's perfect. And you have to forgive and move on because if you don't, you're going to stay there. And then that's when everything else comes in, the anxiety, the panic, the worry. Mm-mm. No.
that all gets in the way.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes, yes, yes.
Let me ask you, I know this is your baby, your fourth baby.
Yes, yes.
But what's one of your favorite chapters?
You know why I'm going to say forgiveness is my favorite chapter?
Okay. Why?
That's my second. It's because when you carry so much baggage, you just don't realize the sickness that you bring on yourself.
Mm.
And not just like the mentalness of it. And then comes the physical. And then the tummy aches and this and that. You don't realize how much holding on, resentment or anger does so much to your body over the years. So many people carry the weight on them and they don't realize if I just forgive myself and then allow me to forgive others, how much the weight will get lifted off. That's why that's my favorite chapter because me, myself, I had to learn how to forgive as well. So
Mm.
whatever I write, I apply to myself first, and then I share with others. Because let me tell you, if I was to walk around here and carry so much anger towards everyone that did something to me or said something to me, I probably would never get out the bed. So
Mm.
that's why I had to learn how to forgive and love too. Love myself. That's when self love comes in at.
She
When
has
you
a chapter on that,
yes,
self-love,
you
yes.
do. That's the chapter on that too as well. So that's my second favorite chapter.
Oh. Well, let me tell you my favorite chapter, and I never read while I'm on the air, but I'm going to do it in this. It's the gift of self-belief. And it
Yeah.
was like, oh my gosh, that's a gift? Okay. I
Yes.
thought it was either you got it or you don't. But the things that I love is the reflection is what strength within me helps me move forward. When have I succeeded despite doubt? And
Mhm.
what positive words can I speak to strengthen my self-belief daily? And the mantra is I believe in myself, my growth, and my ability to succeed. I did not think of it being a gift. And it was, oh, okay, I want to look at this because I'm looking at it as a goal and a career, and I want to
Yes.
grow, and I don't
Mhm.
know enough,
Mhm.
and I need to know more.
Mhm.
But it's a gift, and I did not. You made me realize that, and I went, oh, this is going to be my favorite chapter.
Yes,
So.
yes, it's a gift, you
Yeah.
know, and everyone know what chapter that is.
Oh, I'm the number. Okay, hold on. Whoa, I just lost my marker, but I'll find it. It's there somewhere. It's back here since she's got a lot before it. It is chapter 54. 54.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. And
And
so what what are you planning? Where do you distribute this book? How do people get it? How do you publicize it? Do people come to you? It feels like it's an innate thing. Like I'm going to create this, and they like build the field, and they'll come and play on it.
yes,
Something like
yes,
that.
basically
Is
that
it?
is well. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. That
Yeah.
is well, and also on Amazon as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
There's always Amazon.
yeah,
Yes.
yes, because I do also speaking engagements too
Oh,
throughout the year. So I also have
okay.
my books you could purchase as well. But Amazon, you could buy them from Amazon as well too.
Okay. Well, it's the journey. Roboteau is not a hard name, but if you can see it, but it's the journey within you. Is what we're talking about. But she has a few more also, if you want to check. So, what do you have another one in the works here? Have we completed our journey, or are we
No,
still
we
moving?
haven't.
I
No,
didn't
we
think so.
haven't.
I didn't
No,
think
we haven't,
so.
Lord. The other one is going to be out on around, I would say, August 15th, around roughly around that time. And
Wow.
it's called Michelle's Awakening.
What is it? Say it again.
Michelle's
Mich-
Michelle's Awakening.
Who's
And
Michelle?
that's about me as
Oh, okay.
well.
Oh, that's where the M comes from.
The
Earlene
the
M.
middle M,
Gotcha.
Michelle.
Oh, how
Yes,
cool.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
And from
yes.
what did you awaken?
Everything, every aspect of my life, especially as a woman that wears so many hats. You
Yeah.
know, when you walking past your reflection sometime or looking in the mirror, sometimes we forget who we are.
Yes. Yeah.
We forget who we are. So my awakening was when I looked in the mirror one time and realized that I'm tired. I was tired of
Mm.
a lot of things in my life. And that was when my awakening started. With
Wow.
everything in my life, every area in my life, I had to clean up.
No kidding. After four books, I'm
Yeah,
amazed.
yeah, because it all
After four
piggybacks over.
really cool books that
Yeah,
can
they
help you. Yeah.
piggyback off of everything. Now that I'm awakened, I'm all ready. I'm ready for what's next.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's
Okay.
next? I did my inventory. I looked within myself, and now my awakening is here. Allowing everything else that comes in, I'm ready for it.
Tell me a
I
little
did
bit.
my homework. I did my homework.
I can see that. Tell me a little bit about the inventory. I mean, I know that's the title of one of your books, but what kind of inventory did you do?
I did self within self. That's when self love comes in at.
Mhm.
Because if you was to ask someone today, they would, well, hey, how many pocketbooks do you have? They could tell you everything about their pocketbooks, their shoes, how many cars they may have, how many homes they may have. But
Mhm.
have you did an inventory with yourself, your health, your
Mm,
mental state?
yeah.
We over the years, you can look in your apartment or your home. We collect so much stuff and
Yeah.
we still not happy. So that's when my inventory comes in. Let go, let God. We not perfect. We can't help and do everything at all. So we got to stop and realize, is it a want or is it a need? Because one time you turn around, you will realize you didn't collect so much stuff, but you haven't worked on yourself. That's where my inventory comes in. Because not only you doing an inventory on the materialistic stuff, but what about your mindset? Your physical, your spiritual. That's where my inventory comes in at. Let go and let God. The reason why we letting go is because we're not perfect. So we're going to handle everything over to God or who you ever believe in. But for me, it's God. I
Mhm.
can't carry on everything or all the baggages and stuff. So I had to do a cleansing, not with just how many clothes I have or how many shoes I have, but what I'm carrying. I had to let go and hand it over.
Okay. Let me ask you then, if okay, we're letting go, we're letting God, where does my personal responsibility come in? Yeah, I would love to hand it all over and go, okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but where how do you toe that line? How do you make the balance?
Yes.
How do you do that? I mean, what tools do you have
How
to
do you
help
do
people
it?
do
By
that? Yeah.
starting off with something small.
Start
Yeah,
it, say it
starting
again.
off with something small. With something
Small.
small. Start
Okay.
off with focus on the area of your home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And allow that to be your space where you meditate, where you pray, where you just take a time just to breathe. And while you're doing that, make sure you clean up that space, physical aspect and the mental aspect. Because we can have so much clutter when you look over here, you look over here, but we also have clutter up here.
Oh, much, much.
You understand what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
collect, we collect, we collect, but we don't pour out to release it.
Mm,
So that's why I said, this book is going to touch so many lives because I know I'm not the only one that collects so much stuff, materialistic stuff, mental stuff. We got to release it. Release it. No matter how we want to release it, who you want to release it to, but it have to go. It have to go because if you collect so many things over the years with your problems, your wants, your needs, and then the material aspect of everything, you're going to drown yourself. You're going to cause yourself to drown. And that's why it's good to let go and
mm,
say, you know what, at this moment, this time, I can't be there for everyone. I can't collect everything. That's why if you walk into a store, you have to say, is it a want or is it a need? Do I really need that? But
mm.
should I really hold on to this? I'm going to let it go. We pick up so many things so many times. If we put our problem down, we go back and look at the problem again.
Yeah.
You will never heal. You
Yeah.
will never heal. Just like if you cleaning out a closet and you go back and put everything back in the closet, it's going to remain full. So as you cleaning up your closet, clean up your mental closet as well. Because the mind is like a library. You saw that right in the book. We
Hmm.
collect so much stuff and we pile everything up in our mind. And if you don't pour back out and let things go in your mind, it's not a pretty thing.
No, and it's not a good way to function for sure. I'm working on the theory on my personal self. It's like, okay, letting go and creating space for more to come in. Now that seems contradictory, but it's like letting go. We've all learned lessons. I mean, you've given
Yes.
4 books of lessons. So we've all learned lessons. But it's like, okay, what can we let go of so we can fill ourselves with more? And that's kind of where I saw that. And that to me, that's a balance. That's a constant struggle
Yes.
of
Yes.
how much and how much, how much do I want to
Mhm.
be empty and how much do I want to be full. But it can also be fun. It can also
Yes,
be,
yes, yes.
revelationary. It's like, oh, okay, I didn't know I thought
Yes,
that. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Because like just like every day, you said to yourself, okay, today's a new day. What am I carrying? What am I gonna hold on to today?
Hmm.
I'm gonna let this go today. I'm gonna release this. I'm not gonna carry this on. It's a beautiful day. I woke up. I'm in my right mind. I'm not in no hospital. I'm not this. Even if you were in a hospital, you're still here. You're
You're
still
under good
here.
care, hopefully.
You're
Yeah.
still in good care and everything. So are you going to stay there? Or are you going to just look at it as, you know what? I can get over this. I can get over whatever situation I am in my life. I can get over it. And
Mm,
it might be hard for some people and it may be easy for others, but allow yourself grace.
yeah. Yeah.
Allow yourself grace. We so hard on ourselves sometimes. We must learn how to allow grace. And we could be nice to everyone else. Why not be nice to yourself?
Mm.
We could love everyone else. Why not love yourself?
That's such an important lesson, for sure. Yeah.
Yes, we can give so many other people advice, but why not give yourself advice? Sometimes we have to learn how to speak things into ourselves. That's when the affirmations come in.
Yeah.
I am worthy. I am worthy. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am okay.
Yeah.
In this moment, this too shall pass. This is just a little hiccup right now in my life.
Yeah.
I will get through this.
Well, that's what I think is the beauty of this book, and I haven't read your other ones, but I may. But is that it is an ongoing process. It's not like, okay, read this and you're done.
No,
It,
no.
and I said, well, I wonder why she put the journaling thing at the back, and I went, because it's not over. It's just beginning, and I got that
Yes,
finally.
yes, exactly. A lot of people come back and say to me, "I know why you put the journal in because And one thing you're going to realize too, Laura, you're going to pick this book up so many times, be like, "Hey, let me just go back and read something," and
Yeah,
you're going to miss, and you're going to be like, "I didn't catch that last time," and then you're going to jot down things and stuff, and you're going to be like, "Wow!" Even if you look at it, I have my little notes in here that I wrote down, and I'm like, "See, this is so
yeah,
good," because you read it and you be like, this is so true. And you can pick it back up and it's a quick read, but it's always something in here that you can be like, you know what, I'm going to apply this to myself today
yeah.
or next week or whatever. But you could take little notes from it and apply it to your life.
How many? I forget. There are 60 chapters. Is that how many?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Because you
Yeah,
have the journal and everything and each
yeah.
page.
Because
So
I was
it's like
thinking,
76 or whatever you count the journals and all that stuff.
I was thinking what a perfect way if you wanted to do when I said, well, how do you get started and how do you balance? What a perfect way to be would be to take one chapter a week maybe and just really chapter it to death,
That's what I'm.
do the
That's
whole
what I'm.
thing.
Yeah,
And
just
then
like just a
yeah,
video, just break it down piece by piece, like a pie. You
yes,
know,
yeah.
that's what I'm going to be doing pretty soon.
And that, yeah, you might want to consider next time the weekly thing or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
that's
how I
exactly.
will probably use this. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you're right. It's so much to take in, and you want to read. It's so easy, and it's like, oh, and the next chapter is even more interesting. And you keep reading, and it's like, wait, did I get it all? And then you'll go back. Oh, I missed that. So I would say my way to do it, and some people can zip right through and remember, would be to just take it once a week and really work
yeah.
it use your affirmations, use your reflections,
Mhm.
and see where you end up. Yeah, and then when you're finished, then you get to do all that journaling.
Exactly.
Or you're ready for Earlene's next book. I don't know.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Did you have difficulty writing any of the chapters? I mean, you write in a very easy breezy, flowing way. Were any of the chapters a real challenge for you?
Not really, but I'm going to say forgiveness.
Well, we're both on the
Because
same page with that one.
you
Okay.
want to hold on, be like, I'm not ready, but you have to let go finger by finger by finger and just let it release it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like you said, I'm not ready to forgive this one, or I'm not ready to forgive this, but you have to, just to heal, just for yourself, to become
Yeah.
a better person. So
But
that
I
was,
think paramount is forgiving yourself.
yeah,
Because it's like, oh, why do I have to forgive this person? I should be a bigger person and not feel this way. But you do. You feel that way, and it's a real feeling, and it's okay. You're human, you know. So that was why I liked it. It was like, well, first I thought it was going to be forgive others. It was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But when it was like forgive me, it's like, oh, wait a minute. And now I got work to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, well, she's giving us homework for ourselves. Yes, that's where the healing starts. You have to
Yeah.
forgive yourself first before you forgive others, because how can you point the finger at everyone else? Sometimes this comes from us first. So we have to forgive,
Mhm.
you know? So that was
Yeah.
one of my hardest chapters. I was like, well, who do I? And I'm like, no, no, no. I'm not always right, and I'm not perfect. So hey, I have to learn how to forgive, as a parent too as well. As a parent, we don't know everything. You can
Mhm.
read all the tools and how to be the perfect parent, but you're still not going to get it right. So sometime as a parent, you have to go back to your child and say, I must admit, I apologize for that. I'm sorry. It-
You
it's
may
it's hard sometimes, but as a parent, you have to do it. Even in relationships, you have to say, you know what? I apologize. Maybe it came off the wrong way.
You made me think of Charles Barkley, the basketball star. His book. I could be wrong, but I'm not. It's
Yeah,
like, but you have to reverse that. I probably
yeah,
am wrong. How can I fix this? Yeah. Or I could be wrong, and it's
definitely.
okay. And there's a whole bunch of ways to do that. So you're going to continue on this journey. What are you doing with your ministry? Is that do you do that on a regular basis also?
Yes, basically, yes. I love outreach ministry, far as feeding the homeless and working with the community and stuff,
Oh boy, yeah.
making like kid bags and stuff and giving them out with toiletries and stuff.
Wow.
That's my
Yeah.
biggest ministry, and I love it.
Cool. Okay. Well, again, we're going to say there's a bunch of books on Amazon. They're all on Amazon, your books?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
And I'm going to hold it up again and I'll spell her name for you, the last name. It's you spell it.
R-O-B. It's Robatau.
Yeah.
Robateau. Hmm.
Roboto, and I knew how to say it, but I wasn't sure
Yeah.
how to spell it when I wasn't looking at it. But okay. All right. So I would recommend that we're all on a journey, and Earlene has made it really a kind of a fun and easy journey to be on. And I recommend the book, the Journey Within You. And then if you want to go back and catch up on inventory and stuff like that, you can do that too. Arlene, it has been so delightful. I'm so grateful to the gentleman who gave me this book and said, "You do this." It's like, yeah, I do. And so do you. And I'm so glad to be able to have you on the show. So thank you so much for showing
Yeah.
up. And maybe when you have your next book, we can do that one too.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you for having me. It's been a
It was a pleasure. Thank
yes,
you.
same here. Thank you.
Okay.